G'day, this video profiles Zeka Spur Track, which runs from the Howard Road down to the Wonnangatta Valley. The Zeka Spur Track is probably one of the most famous high country tracks. It seems that people are always asking questions about it, so I thought, what the hell, we'll put a video together. We've travelled this track many times, and I can say that track conditions are highly variable. From season to season, but also depending on weather conditions. It can be horrendous in the wet, or like the day we were travelling it recently, really good conditions. The track has a stack of switchbacks as you come down the first hill. Some of them are pretty good, like that one, but there are quite a few that are very tight. There's plenty of firewood sitting on this side of the hill. If you're camping in the Wonnangatta, could be a good time to think about grabbing a few sticks to use on the fire. Here's probably the worst switchback. This one's had a lot of recent work. Incredibly tight. This is in our 80 series Land Cruiser. There's no way we were getting around here. I can't even imagine how you'd get around this corner with a camper van on the back. And I really think there's better ways of getting into the Wonnangatta with camper vans than to come down Zeka. And the reason I say that is not just because of the switchbacks. The track is extremely steep and rough towards the lower sections. So getting down with a camper van might be okay. If you've got good brakes, but coming up would be extremely sketchy. Overall, the upper sections of the Zeka Spur Track are in reasonably good condition. However, there are sections such as this where you can see exposed rock, and you need to just carefully pick your way through. It's a really good track. As you would have noticed, it's very narrow, so you sort of don't have many passing opportunities in some areas. Here's another one of those switchbacks. We only showed a few, but there's absolutely heaps. You sort of have to keep your wits about you driving this track because it is well used. There's lots and lots of people on the track, and because the track winds around tight corners and things like that, you've got to always be aware of where you are on the road in case someone comes around a blind corner. Here's one of the steep descents. You just need to take it really easy. It's not, the video downplays how rough the track is. It is quite rough at the moment. Here's some exposed bedrock. Once again, this is quite a little series of steps. Have the car bouncing around a little bit. And another little step down. So we've got 33-inch tyres on this vehicle. Sort of makes getting over the bumps and whatnot fairly easy. It could be a little bit more challenging if you were running smaller tyres. One of the frustrations of driving down tracks such as this is you can get caught behind other traffic, and there's just no opportunity to pass them, so I just pull right back to get out of the dust. Beautiful piece of the country, takes you down this long spur. It's a great drive. There's some great views down into the Wonnangatta Valley and into the hills beyond. I really like this track. I think it's just fantastic, a lot of fun. As I stressed before, the track conditions do change quite often because it is subject to a lot of traffic coming into the Wonnangatta Valley. Just one little creek crossing to pop across before you get down into the valley itself. This is one of our favourite places to come. We love camping in the valley. There's always plenty of room for everyone. We very rarely see anyone anyway. And it's just a fantastic place to visit. Lots and lots of history, as you'll see in the photos shortly. So we're just approaching the Wonnangatta Track, so we're now officially in the Wonnangatta Valley. I hope you enjoyed the video. For those who haven't been in the Wonnangatta Valley, here's a few teaser photos.